Led by their indomitable king, the proud citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile Orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron. Gilneas survived, but in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom drew ever inward. Distrustful of their former allies, the Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land, closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world. Now, many years later, as the seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron, human civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction. As war and terror close in all around them, the citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer. And worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen within the kingdom's borders, of feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
I want the perimeter secured and the gates manned by 2 guards at all times. No one gets in, no one gets out. For Gilneas.
What are you still doing here, citizen? Haven't you heard? The city's under complete lockdown. Go see Lieutenant Walden. He'll give you further directions for evacuation.
During the Northgate Rebellion, we will protect Gilneas from whatever this threat may be.
And he's dead. Deep claw marks run through the man's corpse. The lieutenant appears to have died from severe wounds. The prince might want to hear this news. You hear the sound of fighting coming from the market. I can't speak, apparently.
For my people.
It's you again. Looks like you're not one to hide in the face of danger. Very well, then. Worgen. My father had warned me that Archmaker Arugel's creations ever run amok, but where are they coming from? I suppose it doesn't matter. Help us make quick work of them. We'll show them what we Gilneans are made of. The civilians aren't safe here anymore, not even inside their own homes. We're doing the best we can to stop the Worgen from getting indoors, but the numbers are too great. Help us by evacuating the civilian homes. My father's army in the prison district will be able to better protect them.
I'm out of range.
What can I do for you?
Listen, Ganon. We can't let our supplies get destroyed. With Gilneas walled off from the outside world, we won't last we won't last through winter if we lose much more of our stock. Please help me salvage what you can.
That's enough gabbing for
But
me.
it's July! Someone just leveled up.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
No time for dallying.
I'm out of range. I can't reach there.
For Gilneas.
It's no use, Ganon. They're not letting up. Good job, Ganon. Thanks to you, many more Gilneans will see, or live to see another day.
I got a bad feeling.
Excellent. I'll make sure that these get taken to a safe place.
Watch your back.
Sweet.
For my people.
It's time for you to leave, Ganon. Go to the military district with the other civilians. Check in with Gwen Armstead when you cross the bridge to the southeast. See if everyone's okay. I will stay here with the guards and cover the civilians' retreat. Go now. That is an order. Okay. Rat. There was a rat in the street. Look how many guards are fighting one.
What's your story?
We're all fine here. A little shaken, but alive. Most of us made it here alive, but there are Worgen on this side of the city as well. We're going to continue heading south once everyone's accounted for. That reminds me. Someone was asking about you. A fellow by the name of Gilneas said you were one of his students and wanted to make sure that you were alright.
Farewell.
Don't waste my time.
Ganon, where have you been? Anyway, it's great to see you in one piece. I taught you all that is practical for now. It's time we joined with the other survivors. The others mentioned that King Greymane and his royal guard are just south of here. You should go there and seek safety in numbers.
We must face our fears.
You have my attention.
You've done well in coming here. If we can stick together, we might just yet defeat this terrible enemy. Lord Darius Crowley has been called many things. Rebel, traitor, terrorist. Before the Civil War, I called him friend. I never blamed him for leading an insurrection against me. His land and his people were separated from Gilneas by a stone wall, but we had no choice. Regardless, Crowley is exactly the type of person that we need now. Entered Stonewall Prison and asked Captain Broderick about Crowley's whereabouts. I'd send my own men, but there's still bad blood.
The Alliance must endure.
Oh, there's another quest. Whoops. Fine by me if King Greymane wants you to risk your life to rescue a known traitor. Do me a favor and do something useful while you're out there and kill these cursed flea bags. Hello? Thank you. Sorry, I'm recording.
Greymane will lead us to victory.
Greymane wants to save Crowley. Has he gone mad? I don't understand why the king wants to waste time saving his hide, but if you want to risk your life, then be my guest. Crowley and his men are holed up upstairs, probably plotting against the king as we speak.
Farewell.
We were all bored.
You need to target something first.
We will prevail.
Greymane's right. These beasts do not give a damn about our politics. Gilneas needs to stand together. One of those mangy flea bags got Dempsey real good. We cannot move him until we stabilize his bleeding. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Mom. Have you ever been to Friendly's? It's like a Bob Evans or an IHOP. Hmm. Give us a hand holding back these mongrels. A couple of minutes is all we need, brother. Hold back the Worgen atop the Gilneas city prison for 2 minutes. Okay. Bless you in advance.
It's too far away. I don't have a target.
I can't hear you. What? No, because it's really dark in my room right now.
I need a target. I need to target something
It's
first.
still really dark. It just looks dark. I'll see you at dinner. Hmm? Oh, that's right. Well. I think the quest got bugged. Nope, never mind. One of them's jumping. You want to
I
second
need
me?
a target.
Really? This should be cool. I've never seen your hair braided. I want a kiss. A real kiss.
Oh, my neck popped when I did that.
Yay. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I need to get closer.
Hmm? Did you just say nerd alert? Okay, look at me.
Too far away. I don't have a target.
We do what we must.
We did it, Genin. Thanks to you, a good man has survived. Listen, Genin. For the first time since the Civil War, I agree with Greymane. Now is the time to put aside our quarrel. It sure doesn't look like these beasts care whether you're a rebel or a royal. Send word back to Greymane. My men will join his. There's a safe house not far from here, in Josiah's cellar. My lads stashed some heavy artillery there. Tell our king that my arsenals are now at his disposal. Okay. Don't notice me! I'm not really right here!
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
What now?
If I haven't seen you kill a few of the mangy things with my own eyes, I'd think you did not complete the task I asked of you. It looks like they were hardly putting a dent in their numbers.
For country, for family.
Rebel arsenals in my own city? What in the bloody hell was Crowley up to? The arsenal Crowley speaks of is in the cellar of a building just west of here. It is unnerving that the artillery was smuggled, so that I can't speak. Artillery was smuggled inside the city by my enemies, yet it might end up saving Gilnean lives today. Find Josiah Avery and this requisition in the rebel artillery. We will put the weapons to good use.
We will have
I need to get closer.
We've been walled up for far too long. Ain't you a shipper?
Don't look at me! Leave me alone!
Let the light.
And then he spit me.
Make it quick.
You've been bitten by a Worgen. It's probably nothing, but it sure stings a little. He turned into one of them, didn't he? How do we even begin to fight an enemy that can do this to us? My father's arsenal is certainly a good start, I suppose. Worgen are hiding in the alleys ahead. Take one of my mastiffs to find more of them easily. We're going to need to clear a way ahead if we're going to move these cannons above ground.
This mastiff will help you find the hidden Worgen.
It's too far away. I need to target something first.
Come on, puppy.
I don't have a target. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
What is it?
Excellent. I'll start rounding up some help to get these bananas positioned. Cannons positioned. Wow, I really can't speak, can I? It's time, Genin. We'll take it from here. Tell King Greymane that my father's arsenal will be at his disposal. There's more than enough firepower here to blow that Worgen from here to the North Sea.
You have my undivided attention. Don't waste my time. Hail, traveler. You have my attention.
All I do.
I knew Crowley would come through. His weapons will be more than useful to us. All these years after the war, and Crowley was still hiding that firepower in that cellar to level half the district. It might have to come to that, unfortunately. We cannot open fire just yet. There's a civilian trapped on the other side of the prison. Not any civilian either. Krenin Aranis is one of the most brilliant alchemists this world has known. One of his potions saved my daughter Tess from dying soon after being born. Take my horse and rescue him. Krenin must live.
Stand strong, hero.
God, why is he just always imprisoning the most useful people? Did you say something?
Well,
His horse is gonna die.
thank you. I owe you my life. Speak.
Well done, Genin. We'll make sure that Krenin makes it out of the city alive.
We've got Aranis. Fire at will.
What? How'd you mess up?